Test.
Melusines are
Testing.
beautiful
Okay.
creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine.
They
Be sure
are.
to befriend them and cause them no harm.
They are indeed. Okay. So let's try and finish some story quests today. I really don't care about that one. I got you. Oh, okay. Hello there. Is that Lini? Oh, it is.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
You're back! Huh? And you've got the Traveler and Paimon with you too!
What a pleasant surprise. I assume you'll...
Linny, Farina! Paimon didn't know you were playing too. Are you also members of the tabletop troupe?
Tabletop troop. Okay, I don't remember this.
I'm more of a casual member, if anything. I haven't taken part in many formal
The
club
GM.
activities. Still,
Is this
I'm
like
sure it'll be fun
Dungeons
being
and
a player
Dragons?
for the first time. I'm looking forward to it.
Well,
assume.
I'm not a member of the club at all. Clarion simply woke me.
If you're interested, I can give you a referral.
I think I'll wait to see how this experience plays out first.
Do you participate in a lot of tabletop troupe activities?
You could say that. She's actually one of the few senior game masters of the troupe.
Right. I knew about that even when she was still.
It's nothing.
That's kind of cute.
Really, just a small hobby of mine.
You like D&D?
Paimon's so used to seeing you be all upstanding and intimidating as the champion duelist. It's kind of like to imagine
Yeah,
you
I
role
know,
playing
right?
with a bunch of friends.
Surely you jest. I would never intentionally make things difficult for my... I maintain a clear
Oh,
boundary between
on.
my professional and
Betul, betul.
personal lives. But in my personal life, I'm just an ordinary person.
Well, you say that, but for all the time I've known you, I don't think I've ever seen you cry.
I was probably in work mode during those times.
Is that so? Well, in any case, I just feel like even in your person.
So you want to see me cry? That might be a little difficult.
No, that's not what I meant.
I reduced the render. Did we stop playing or like?
I'm back.
Alright, Navia.
Allow me to introduce you to the script manager.
Pleasure to meet you all.
Wait, are you a champion duelist?
Oh, no. This is just a costume provided by the club.
That sounds like a lot of work.
It's nothing. It's the least we can do to give the players a more...
Wow.
Anyway, allow me to give you a brief intro... This script was adapted from the real history
Okay,
of the
alright.
Marashose hunters. You all will play the role of hunters from a bygone era.
Paimon's not super familiar with the history of the Marashos.
Oh, no problem at all. I can give you a brief rundown. So, basically, Marashose hunters were people who dedicated themselves to hunt. Their story can be traced back to the ancient Remurian dynasty,
hunter
as well as the first hunter.
Cassiodor.
But I'll leave the finer details for you to...
Mm-hmm. And I'll provide additional commentary.
In that case...
Whoa, just one sentence and it...
Aha! I see many a determined gaze before me.
So, as we follow the story, it leads us to specific scenes.
It's the exact location of the scene, as well as the... Please check all your belongings, everyone, and make sure...
Sounds good. Hunter...
What did I get? Okay. Let me reduce the render. I think that might help with the
Silence!
I can reduce the frames per second too, I guess. Still overly aggressive. 0.8. This is a pretty low render resolution already. Okay, hopefully they can transmit the data over this.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavor of the people of...
Pretty far. Nah, I never bothered with this one, huh? Actually, that one... It's right there. I kinda wanna do it.
I shall treasure this good fortune.
Let's stand back to Zhongli. New Villette. Not Zhongli. Let's go, New V. Alright.
Whoa, they really have thought of everything. Even the Fatometer is here and ready to go for us.
The Fatometer. What's that?
It's a card that's used to determine action success or failure. We'll need to use it when we try to use certain skills.
And what about all the dessert and tea? Is that for us as well?
That's what the message said.
Really? That's so nice. It feels just like a tea party with friends.
Those snacks have Paimon's name written all over them.
I think you might be more of a snack hunter than a Marashose hunter, Paimon.
Snack Hunter Paimon reported for duty. If there are delicious snacks to be found, Paimon will track down every last one.
The desserts are great. But
Very
This is such a weird story. I'm
First,
sorry.
please pick up the blank character
It's
cards
very-
in front of you.
very
And write
weird.
down your name, and you can find an abbreviated version of the rules
Why is
printed on
this?
the back
Why
of
is
your
this
character
Chlorine's
card.
hobby?
If you have any in this
Oh,
story,
yeah.
everyone is a Marashose hunter.
Ooh, nice.
As hunters, you have proficiency in
Swordsmanship. So there's a fighting part to all this?
Why don't you share a character card then?
Huh. So, for the name.
Yep. It can
You can use your real name too if you want. I do that whenever I get to.
Oh, so it would be like experiencing a different life, but still,
In that
Yeah.
case, I think I'll continue to use the name Linny then.
Next up is the skill sheet.
This is.
You have a limited amount of skill
this
points
is
that you can
so-
use to learn a number of skills.
Alright, whatever.
The more points you invest,
I'll take persuasion and investigation.
Oh, those skills sound like they'd be useful for
Where
gathering
is this going?
intelligence.
Genuinely, where is this
so
going?
should
Not necessarily. Since we're working together as a team, we could leave the negotiation. For example,
Okay, alright,
I
alright.
think I'll take stealth and sleight of hand. That will give us.
Oh, interesting. I wasn't thinking about it like that. Let me see. I'll take art.
Well, that leaves us. What do you want to learn, Traveler?
Learn insight
Oh, something that'll help you get a read on other people's thoughts.
and then cooking.
So what do you think? Are you sure you want to learn these 2 skills?
Wait, this is important?
Sure, what do you want to learn?
Okay, learn insight.
Oh, something that'll help you get a read
Learn
on
medicine.
Ooh, so you want to help. So what do you think? Are you sure you want to learn?
Sure. What's
Let's
happening?
see.
You've all picked such classic skills.
Why do I get the feeling she's getting ready to cause trouble?
For example, this one here. Summon.
Oh, I saw that one just now as well. The description says, this skill can be used under certain circumstances to summon characters or creatures that fit the script's world.
The script's world-building rules, huh?
Oh, that's not for us to worry about, my friend. Just learn the skills that interest you. And the GM will take care of the rest.
All right, you've convinced Paimon.
All right, what's
Let's
happening?
summon then. Paimon can't wait to see what kind of things she'll.
Well, now that everyone's more or less fit, since 2 of our players are doing this for the first time, though, let me ask, would you like to play on easy mode?
What's...
Well, in role-playing games, the story sometimes changes based on the decision. For example, if you fail a check, that means you cannot use the target skill in that scenario. If you choose to play in authentic mode, every time you elect to use a skill, you'll need to use the if you choose easy mode instead.
Oh, whoa, what? Oh, the random checks. Okay. Okay. All right. Man, this is not what I expected. Bro, I don't. Bro, it's just a story quest,
Given
bro.
that I'd like to focus on the story, I suppose I should pick easy mode.
Huh? Oh, come on. Don't worry about that. RNG is the lifeblood. Never knowing what you might have to...
All right, then I'll mark down Farina for easy mode.
What about you, dear partner? How would you like to play?
Are you sure?
Fine, I'll go
Take your
with.
time.
I'll take
There's no rush.
authentic.
Are
Oh
you sure?
fuck, I did not.
Take your time. There's no rush. Are you sure?
Trust me. Honestly, I don't think Clorand would make things too difficult for us, no matter...
No.
Well, anyway, enough talk.
Speaking of the story,
Well, that's because a long time ago,
Oh, here we go.
back when human civilization was still in its infancy, powerful demons and evil sorcerers ruled over the land. They created a host of monsters. Soon, a group of human rebels banded together.
What in the fuck? This is the most unexpected story quest so far. And it is. Can I play as Chlorine? Please let me play as Chlorine.
Sometime later, as a member of the Marashose Hunters, you receive a commission. Following the address provided on the as you inhale, you can taste the slightly salty air of the docks. Your eyes meet, and you realize these people are fellow
You're all Marashose hunters too, right? Allow me to introduce myself. What say you to traveling together?
Okay, my name is Linny. I've
Oh,
been
they-
wandering since I
okay.
was little and picked up.
is this where you introduce... My name is Farina, and, I grew up in a noble family.
Hey, you can do it, Farina.
Paimon is Paimon, a good friend and companion to this Marashose Hunter.
Oh, that's actually a nice outfit.
I've been studying medicine ever since I was a child.
Wait,
I want to do my part to eradicate these monsters and use what I've learned to heal
that's
others.
actually so.
Oh, welcome.
That design is
welcome.
actually.
When we face the monsters, I'll make sure to
I love
charge
it.
in
I
front
love
to
the
give
design.
everyone some cover.
It looks really
you can
cool.
take care of the healing at the back.
I'm glad I chose medicine because I do
You
enjoy the
open your
glasses.
envelopes at the same time. The message reads, "To the honorable and trustworthy Marashose Hunters, our kingdom is currently facing a grave crisis. The lands outside the capital have been overtaken.
Damn, are we
by
gonna
monsters,
hear Aether voice
and our
act the
people are
entire
being led astray by forces
story
of wickedness.
quest? That would be pretty cool.
We beseech you, please help.
Huh. The layout of this city looks super familiar.
The scriptwriter must have used a real-world city as a reference when coming.
As experienced hunters, the layout of the city reminds you of places once. Yet, as you regard the city in front of you, it appears to be little more than an empty
I carefully read every line of the letter and turn my attention to the signatures at the bottom. Who issued this commission to us?
You see a long string of unfamiliar names. It would seem that many of the residents of the city issued this commission together.
In that case, why don't we take a walk around the city and see if we can learn anything from the local residents?
Oh, good idea. We might be able to get some
The,
leads on the monsters and
character
bad
art
guys
is
we're
actually
after.
really nice. Door of Resurrection
You look up
activated.
and see a tavern nearby. It appears to.
Why don't we go check out that tavern? If the novels I've read are anything to go by, taverns are usually full of information.
Alright. Oh no, I use a Geo Traveler. This is. I could have chosen that. I didn't know. Oh no, please let me change. Oh my god, Furina. Whoa. Oh. Oh. I have no idea how you work. Wait, I wanna see.
As you approach the tavern, you find a plainly dressed woman standing nearby. She appears to be rather troubled about
Trouble.
something.
She looks drunk. Oh, come on, man. I was trying to. Okay, whatever. So Navia was playable too. I didn't get to.
Greetings, friend. Lovely weather we're having.
Oh, hello. I suppose you're right.
It seems like every character included in the script has a certain amount of useful information to offer.
Oh, come now. Don't be sad. Life is all about optimism.
Huh?
I don't think that's the kind of question.
Nothing turns a frown upside down like good food. How about some macaroni?
You didn't even take cooking as one of your skill proficiencies.
That's not necessary, miss. Excuse me for saying this, but you don't really look like a chef.
So you're someone who barely smiles and doesn't like sweets. Hey! Did she just... me?
Clorian must have broken.
This isn't getting us anywhere. Traveler, maybe you can think of something.
Alright. I'd like to do an insight check. Okay.
The results of insight checks aren't disclosed to the players, so I'll be the one consulting the fatometer.
Okay, alright. Oh wait, they choose it for us. What? What? Okay, well I guess
You
it's...
recall all the lessons you've learned in your time, and begin to carefully observe You notice that when she's quiet, she has an empty look in her eyes, as if her thoughts have drifted to a place far, far away. And when she speaks, she often so you noticed. That's a little embarrassing. A horde of monsters suddenly appeared near the capital recently.
I'm playing a
So all
different
the
game
guards
right
were
now.
dispatched to
This,
fight them.
this isn't Genshin. This is another
Do you
game.
remember when those monsters appeared?
I'm not completely sure. All I know is that my husband was dispatched to fight them 3 days ago.
Do you know where he was sent?
It all happened so fast. When we said our goodbyes, he couldn't even tell me where they were sending him.
You have our thanks, friend. We'll find and defeat those monsters as soon...
Thank you.
Don't worry. We'll find him. Just try. We don't always get to choose what happens to us.
Oh my god.
But we do get to choose the little things like...
Okay.
I'll do. You bid farewell to the woman and continue your journey further into the city.
Alright. Let me test out the characters. I need it. Okay. Wanna see? So, oh, it is a 5-star weapon. Oh, you're all. Okay.
Now disappear!
Coming at you! Haha!
Oh, okay. Basic attack.
Watch out!
Alright.
As you venture further into the city, the streets appear largely empty. An elderly woman walks past. You see her shake her head as she puts away her wrinkled wallet. A nearby merchant folds his arms and gives you a disdainful look. You get the impression that he's someone who has long gotten used to the sight before him.
Hello.
Although he doesn't seem very friendly.
Pardon me, sir. I'd like to ask a question.
That depends.
What?
How much are you willing to pay?
How about this
Okay.
much?
So that's Chloe.
Ugh, what do you take me for? Some lowly beggar? You can't even buy half an onion with that amount.
Surely an onion can't be that expensive, right?
What do you know? War is nearly upon us. Everything costs
Whoa, what a nasty guy. Maybe we shouldn't even bother talking.
But he still might have information we need.
Uh,
Trevor, can you think of something?
What was your... Line.
Okay, while everyone is talking, I secretly use my magic props to summon a bottle of wine without the merchant noticing.
Oh, okay.
We meant no offense, sir. Here, allow me to offer you this bottle of vintage wine, made only from the finest grapes. I'll just leave it here. Please, enjoy it at your leisure.
Huh.
Ah, I should mention that this wine is the perfect... Do you have any information on the
crisis. Those monsters are camped outside the city, and they've been destroying all our trade routes. We have limited reserves within the city, so if this continues, we're all gonna be in big trouble.
Wait, you're saying no one has put a plan in place to distribute supplies or
We could all starve, and those nobles in the palace. Who knows? Maybe they've been in cahoots with the monster.
That is concerning. Thank you, sir. We won't take up any more of your...
Oh, and there he goes.
Hey, why did you leave in such a hurry?
Well, you see, that bottle of wine was just a cardboard prop.
Should we try to go somewhere with more people?
Alright, well, I guess we didn't get any useful information.
Follow me.
Before you lies the city's central square. You
Without
see a
the
man
fountain.
with a slightly anxious look on his face, pacing back
Kind of.
and forth, his head hanging low. He doesn't seem to notice your approach.
This guy seems promising enough. Maybe... Hello, sir. Is there anything I can do to help you?
Wait, you're...
I...
Oh, dear goodness! You're a Marashose hunter!
You recognize us? Ah, are you one of the people...
Yes, yes! Oh, I didn't expect...
What happened?
Alas, we once lived comfortable, carefree lives. However, monsters have once again surrounded the city. Perhaps the seal that kept them at bay has lost its power. Or
Are there not enough soldiers to drive them out?
it's not a question of numbers. The guards simply have no idea how to deal with them. Most people my age have never even seen one of the monsters, much less been trained to fight against them. When I was a child, though, my grandfather would tell me stories about how the Marashose hunters drove back the monsters. So, to be perfectly honest, I was starting to think all those stories were just tall tales. But now
Well, you can rest easy, friend.
Let's start
The
fight the
righteous and
monsters
formidable
already.
the man is touched by your determination and resolve.
Alright.
His
Still, if we are going to hunt the monster,
all I know is that the area outside the city. Oh, although, if you leave the capital through the main gate and follow the road, you should run into a group of.
I
All right.
see.
All right, be careful. Oh, and one last thing. The monsters outside the
Oh,
city are just
inside the
part
city.
of the problem. They're actively working with the monsters and have corrupted the court ministers with malicious magic. They're the reason why even one of our kindest ministers has turned into a boorish and unreasonable figure, interested in nothing but enacting laws that exploit the people.
Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place.
I feel bad for him. Maybe we should try to cheer him up?
Sing him a song.
like, now? Is this really the right time?
I appreciate your kindness, but brave hunters, I leave.
I guess that wasn't. I guess that wasn't the option I should have gone for. Wow, this is a.
If I understood correctly, there are currently two problems in
Exactly.
But which...
Well, this seems like a good moment
Alright,
for a
thank you.
break.
I really didn't expect the people.
Well, Clarence said the script took cues from the real history of Fontaine, right?
I wouldn't say it's a perfect representation of history, but there.
Sure. As long as it doesn't spoil anything in the script. You brought...
Paimon wants to know too. The hunters were super powerful, right? Were they all from a special line of supernatural beings or something? Kind of like the yokai in Inazuma?
No. All Marashose hunters were ordinary mortal fighters. The only.
Huh? So you mean any?
In theory, yes. All you would need to do is survive the rigorous training and master the swordsmanship. Still, most people dropped out at the early stages. And others called it quits the minute they saw a monster in
What kind of monsters did the hunters fight exactly? Oh, and the evil sorcerer, the script mentioned.
The land of Fontaine once played host to an ancient dynasty known as Remuria.
Remuria.
After that dynasty fell, monsters began to appear, intent on obstructing humans from establishing a new social order. One of the ancient sorcerers of Remuria used his power to assemble a formidable army of golems. He sought to use that force to establish himself as king.
Now, wait a second. Don't tell me that guy was the inspiration for the evil sorcerer in the script. We still haven't found any in-game
Well, I wasn't planning on going into anything you might be able to find out in the game. But if you want me to talk about something else, then... How about Casiodor, the Golden Hunter? Or Egeria, the ex...
Wait, but those people are all from a super long time.
From my master.
Who's your
My
master?
You mean Miss Petronia?
Someone you know?
Absolutely. Miss Petronia and my father were good friends. Back in the day.
Let's not get off topic. Responding to Egeria's call, a number of warriors followed Casiodor into battle against the monsters. This group of warriors... Yet, as Fontaine entered an era of peace, their work gradually became obsolete. The Marashose Phantom, originally an association made up...
Ah, I see.
Interesting.
That explains why most of the people...
Is that really a bad thing, though?
How would
It
you
can get
not
tough
know?
always
You've been
being the
alive
one
for 500
shouldering
years.
everyone's expectations.
Is this before 500 years?
Depends on who you ask, I suppose. If the name of the organization no longer commands respect, investigative work is bound to suffer.
Speaking of investigations, which problem should we tackle first?
I vote monsters. That's the main duty of the hunters, right?
Well said, Miss Farina. Plus, if the sorcerers really are the masterminds behind this whole thing, defeating the monsters could give us some...
What about you, partner? What do you think?
Yeah, the vote monsters.
It's decided.
All right. After some...
Police.
Let's take a look around, like that guy said.
You there! Outsiders, halt!
Oh,
Who's there?
An armored man approaches you. He has a tall, muscular build and a determined expression in his eyes. Although he's trying his best to conceal his current state, his uneven gait and the sweat dripping down his forehead make it obvious. I'm the captain of the guard. I saw you sneaking around the city. State your purpose, or it's off to the dungeons for the lot of you.
All right.
Wow, it's been a while since someone's been this.
I said talk, not whisper between yourselves.
Have you ever heard of the Marchese Hunters?
Marachose hunters? Ha! That fairy tale, you mean?
I'll say, what is Navia supposed to do?
Sir, we were indeed in the city earlier, but your guards are still fighting the
I don't remember
monsters
what
as we
Navia's
speak.
skills that is.
They could be seriously wounded and in.
All right.
The man regards you with doubt and concern. After a period of those monsters aren't easy to deal with. I just hope all the guards will be able to come back to their
Based on what the captain said, the monster should be right up ahead. Let's go. Hopefully we're not too late.
Oh, we're not supposed to go up. Hello.
As you approach the battlefield, you see numerous people lying by the side of the road. They appear to be dressed like guards. Their faces are filled with desperation and terror. Some are screaming and cursing in vain, as if still trying to banish the monstrosities they saw from their minds. A few of the wounded look up at you in shock and disbelief. Quick, leave this place. Turn around and don't look back, they yell.
I swear if it's just a bunch of slimes, you guys are ass.
This is the place he mentioned, right?
You see broken up. All the signs point to one thing. A truly devastating battle.
Be on your guard, everyone. The monsters might.
Before you can finish your sentence, you hear rustling sounds from the surrounding bushes. The monsters have emerged.
Yeah, here we go.
They close in on you without fear.
A little help here. This thing will.
Your battle round begins.
Go. Oh shit. Okay, let's ultimate.
Let the world collide!
Whoa, what happened there?
And the next battle round begins now.
Oh, I know what to do.
This one's got your name!
Oh,
The monsters let out a terrifying roar of anger and resentment before dissipating into thin air.
Ugh, thank goodness it's over.
We're lucky the Marachose Hunter class came with all those preset skill points. Otherwise, we would have been in some real
I never knew the Fatometer even determines the amount of damage you inflict. If you get unlucky...
That's part of the fun.
Just as you begin to celebrate your victory, a suspicious lump on the ground catches your attention.
nah.
A suspicious lump.
I walk up to it, crouch down, and begin to carefully examine it. I've still got my right glove on, so it should be fine.
As you investigate the mound, you discover that the exposed portion appears to be made of wood.
Huh?
It was
Oh.
previously with the monsters gone, the small protrusion now awaits your discovery, poking out of the ground like a shy.
Whoa, it's a treasure chest!
With everyone's help, you successfully excavate the wooden chest from the ground. Even without opening it, you can tell from the mora and jewels scattered around the chest that it must contain quite the fortune.
Makes sense. We worked hard for this. Let's open it and we can share what's inside.
I can understand your excitement, Paimon, but think about it. Doesn't
Yeah. Think about all the people suffering in the capital. Or all those guards who got.
Wait, is that how it works? Since
Well, let's put
That's
it
what
this way.
I think so too,
Any decision you make
Paimon.
during a
I
role-playing
agree.
game can
We
impact
found
the
it.
future course.
But would the people really believe us? It's hard enough for us to prove we're Marchese hunters.
That's definitely something we should consider. Maybe we can come up with an explanation in advance.
well, if donating it could cause that much trouble, why don't we use it?
Looks like you're facing a difficult. Well, it's getting.
Wow.
Where did the
I'm not sure
time
if it's
go?
because I'm having so much fun with you all, or because the story is particular.
Here, here.
Yeah, that won't work for me either.
I understand how you feel,
You're
Nadia,
full from
but we have to change venues.
the native.
Mm-hmm. There's a special note for the GM at the end of this section that says to.
Whoa. They really pulled out all.
Well, even if we end the game for...
Something tells me.
That's just a coincidence, okay? Besides, the Paimon not finishing free
That
food
looks
feels
good.
even worse than having to... And anyway, Paimon really does want to hear more about Cloran's master.
Well,
It's nothing. I appreciate the concern, but it.
The music is nice.
My earliest memories are of living with Master. According to her, she saved me from certain people of ill repute.
What a heavy beginning for a life story.
Master was a fascinating individual. If inexperienced in the ways of raising children, my first ever toy was a short sword.
Oh,
Although I suppose it wasn't so much a toy as something Master removed from her waist and handed to a noisy child in need of distraction.
Oh, wait, so she handed an actual sword to a child?
that's crazy.
Isn't that dangerous? Did you hurt yourself?
Of course I did. I cut my palm and bled quite a lot. But see, that's what you get for not holding the sword properly, she told me. She then crouched down next to me and said,
Excuse me for asking this, Cloran, but
probably around,
3
3.
years old.
3? Isn't that when most kids are still struggling to hold a fork?
As I said, Master was rather inexperienced in the way.
I'm not so sure this is a question of experience.
I didn't see anything wrong with her ways at the time. And anyway, children don't get to choose how they're raised. Oh, she did bring me back a pet from Liyue once. It was a Geovishap hatchling.
That's a pet.
Geovishap hatchling? For a pet? That seems even more dangerous.
What she said was this: make sure to get along, you two. If you really can't agree.
And how old?
5.
Well, did you win?
No, I lost.
So you're saying you actually became the Geovishap's pet?
What?
Yes, but only for a week.
Oh,
By the end of that week, I defeated it in combat.
That really doesn't sound like the kind of child I'd...
Later on, I gradually understood that Master most likely didn't know any other way to raise a child. She was a Marish. Thanks to her, I learned how to navigate the forest by the age of 6, and could hunt monsters in the wild. Even though the training she subjected me to was strict, she always made sure to take me traveling when she had the time. We met many of her friends during those days.
I still remember the first time we met. You were too.
I still hadn't really met.
After that, though, you started coming over a lot. You loved challenging people to shoot.
I had a lot of fun during.
I enjoyed them too. We tried to pretend like we never heard anything.
Protector of justice. Oh, wait, you mean that...
Yep, that would be her. She often would put on a black cloak and go out at night. I
Female
never knew
dealer.
where she went or what she was doing. Until
20 years ago, huh? I still remember the guards leaving all kinds of witness reports about her on Nervalet. Oh, there's no need to apologize. Although, calling herself the Protector of Order was...
Huh? When did the Protector adjust?
Oh, she had a bunch of code names. I heard she would just come up with a name later on. She probably got sick of answering those questions and decided to stick to...
that sounds like her, all right. I bet she forgot which of the two she'd used by the time.
Well, she certainly sounds like a fascinating individual.
It's true. I always wanted to become like her. Someone...
But...
She suddenly disappeared the night I turned 10 years old.
Disappeared?
I have no idea. That night, I was celebrating my birthday at Navia's house. But when she still didn't appear after a few days, I went to Mr.
Papa probably didn't know either. I know he sent a few people to investigate the matter in secret, but...
Don't worry, I understand. To be perfectly honest, given Master's personality and way of doing, just like how, when a litter of kittens reaches a certain...
Were
Probably.
you upset, Clorand?
I was at first, but not anymore.
Well, despite everything, you still managed to follow in her footsteps and become the greatest champion duelist in all of Fontaine. You're practically...
I suspect my position would be far too by the books for her. Master always did whatever she pleased.
Who knew Clorand had such an interest? I wonder... if Clorand's master were the champion duelist back then. Oh no. Judging by the atmosphere, Clorand and Navia are probably thinking something similar.
Well, anyway.
I don't. Oh.
Would you look at the time? It's...
I had a great time today, Miss Clorand. Thank you for being our GM.
I completely forgot Chlorine murdered
Anytime.
her
The script
father.
was good, but I've got to say, Hey, you should tell us more about the...
What does she mean, on to something? I certainly don't know any... Guess I'll head back as well. I need to save my...
You're that excited to hear about...
I was talking about the script.
Settle down.
Alright. Give me a sec. Damn, that was quite long. In fact, that was very long. Oh my god. It is interesting, but it's just there was like a bunch of dialogue. A bit too much, maybe. Why am I here? That's not where I wanted to go.
Ad Astra.
Astra Abyssal.
Thank you for completing.
Private. I could never publicly.
Let's go meet up with the group! Paimon's really looking forward to today's story.
That's quite far. Alright.
By royal decree.
Think you can bully me?
Bow your head.
Man, it's it is annoying, isn't it? Uh,
Oh, it's revealed! Sketch!
Settle down!
mm-mm. Oh, whoa. Oh, you just need a little more. You need to get one of these, I think.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of...
Quite the spot to go to.
Looks like everyone's here.
This is an
Now, before we begin,
interesting
why don't we
place
finish
to
where we left off yesterday?
to do this.
There was an important.
Is that really the most important part? Have you all
Yeah,
seen
that's what I'm saying.
dim lights?
I admire the work put into the set.
This is a set.
Still,
So this set is...
unfortunately, that is something I cannot.
Anyone think Cloran's spot?
Well, whatever happened, if we're worried about arousing suspicion...
Yeah, it might be better to keep a low profile.
Staring at me won't get you anywhere.
Why aren't you saying anything now?
Oh, this is the short sword Cloran mentioned last night. I found it.
Huh. I'm.
Well, I made sure to take good care of it, considering the circumstances in which you... Anyway, where were we? Oh, right. I was just thinking about all the potential ways for us to break out of prison.
Wait, we haven't been...
Well, it's only a matter of time. It pays.
Alright, Paimon's made up her mind. Paimon may have wanted to keep it, but if it's going to land us in prison somehow, Paimon will be too upset to enjoy her
Paimon was
snacks.
developing as a
So,
character.
you've reached an agreement? All right then.
Oh, and we'll collect all the scattered pieces of treasure.
All right. You collect the treasure and make your way back to the capital with your bag of loot in. The city is still shrouded in places where sunlight struggles to reach. You generously share your wealth with the children.
Thank you.
The elderly woman's look of gratitude follows you as you walk away.
She's probably trying to tell us to speed this up. We need to hurry.
Should we go find that man again at the square? He seemed like a pretty responsible...
Oh, good idea.
Just as you start to
I don't know
make
why
way
we're
to the
getting a lot of
square,
Furina
intent
in a
on finding
voice.
the man again, there's
I'm
a
not
voice.
sure why the story decides to go that way.
Please wait, distinguished guests. Several strange guards suddenly call out to you. They run forward to.
Greetings, gentlemen.
Surely you jest, my lady. That would not be our place. It is His Excellency the King who.
Well, we have to investigate the court at some point, right?
I say we go for it.
After a quick discussion, gilded tables line both sides of the hall.
Wow.
The elderly king, clad in a magnificent robe, sits upon the. He wears above his head a majestic crown, with a gemstone the size of a A man dressed in dark clothes, likely a minister, shields his mouth with his hand. After a moment, he lowers his hands and stands back up. His gaze shifts to fixate on your group.
The king does not appear entirely aware of his surroundings. The man by his side, though.
The king remains still and says nothing. Esteemed guests, allow me to thank you for coming to our... I've heard tell that your group, the Marashose Hunters, used your exceptional ability with the sword to repel the monsters near the capital. Such a great deed it is. However, seeing...
Well, we've got nothing to... The golem's blades were so powerful, they could... Well, that wasn't...
Your account does indeed match those of the survivors. Since you were the ones...
Well, we did take...
How did he know about...
Then I must ask that you...
Wait, but didn't you just say that our great deed deserved a reward?
Yes, only that which is freely given by the king can be considered a reward.
But that's completely...
Yeah, that makes no sense! If it weren't for us...
Maybe so, yet the fact remains. You tried to dispose of the treasure without reporting it to the... What, no answer?
Well, what about...
Clad in his magnificent robe, the king remains seated, with his hands resting on either side.
From the look of things, could the Prime Minister be the evil sorcerer?
I would like to observe the number of guards.
The guards in the palace appear fully armed, their expressions solemn. Sensing the tense...
Well, there goes my plan to turn the whole...
It appears we've been visited by nothing more than a group of ill-intentioned Before I decide your fate, however, I must first determine...
Can't we try to slip away? Or maybe start...
But if we try to fight the guard...
Don't worry. At least we figured out who's behind all this. Let's just play it by ear.
Thanks, you guys.
You allow yourself to be led away by guards. It's only when you begin to feel drops of water. Stay here. And the guards lock the cell.
Wait, sir!
Your voice echoes through.
No!
Carve out a new path of fate.
You reach towards your waist, but find...
What about that knife?
When did you hide it in there?
When I was thinking about digging...
Rejected. You failed to inform the GM of this course of action. Moreover, the guards would have conducted a thorough search
When I
before
brought
throwing
the
you in prison.
knife.
And the keys to the cell
What about the
aren't anywhere to be
Glock
seen?
that I bought in
Correct.
the back
You
of
don't
my
even feel a
pocket?
lock hole on the cell door.
You didn't think
there
about the
goes
fact I
all
had a
your
gun.
plans.
Why couldn't I just
Indeed.
shoot?
Huh? Why
The
are you the
evil
one
witch.
saying indeed?
Because
wizard, not
that
the
statement
witch.
holds true for me.
What? But that's a terrible ending!
Generally speaking,
I mean, maybe they just really wanted us to be immersed in the field.
that is a...
If only there were desserts and tea in real prison. Oh, wait, guess that's kind of how the Fortress of Marip...
Oh, before I forget, Navia, the short sword you had
Wait,
with
yeah,
you
that's
earlier.
true. That's actually true.
I took a closer look, and the craftsmanship doesn't appear to resemble any...
Wait, Cloran said that sword used to belong to her master, right?
Okay.
Does that mean her master has been alive that...
I doubt it. The way she went about things often made her seem childish.
Hang on. A precious heirloom.
Master left many things to me when she disappeared. There was the sword. I gave you the sword back then,
Wait, when did this happen?
after the duel. Between Mr. Callis and myself.
Before that, Clorand would have meals with us and even stay over at this. After the duel, though, there was a period of time where we simply didn't. We were both sad and conflicted. Whenever I looked at this sword, I couldn't help but wonder if Miss Petronia had never back then.
No one can change the past. The most important thing is that you two found...
Yep.
I'm sorry, you two.
Think nothing of.
Okay.
Looks like the next part of our script.
Perfect timing.
From Claren's face, Paimon really can't tell if it's good news or bad news.
Water continues to drip from the ceiling. In this lightless dungeon, you lack a reliable... Eventually, you get used to the Suddenly, You hear foot.
Heads up, everyone.
Gather close, everyone, and keep your voice.
Oh, an ally. But I don't want to leave. I kind of enjoyed it.
Who are you?
I work as a guard in these dungeons, but my true identity...
Huh?
Shh.
I understand, but how?
The king has issued a formal decree.
Execute.
Monsters appearing at the same location.
There will be time for infiltrating the cap.
Have you seen our weapons anywhere?
Don't worry, I brought them with me. They're just behind the door. Still, these weapons, his faction is too powerful. The guards are all under it. To defeat him, you must find a secret vault. It is said that within that...
You're not coming with us?
No, I'll remain in the dungeons to deal with the... as long as my identity is not revealed.
In that case, please take.
Thank you for your concern. I will do my... As for the location of the vault, here.
Got it.
All right, once I open the door, remember to stick close and refrain from making any noise. I'll lead you. You now have the chance to restore the honor and legacy of the Mara Shosei hunters. And be sure to
With the help of the guard, you successfully escape the dungeons. Your sense of despair and...
Wait, we didn't get to use our skills at all while we were in prison. Who knows when we're gonna get the chance to use that cool summon spell?
Someone spawn.
That is a pity, but we can only continue to move forward.
This should be the place marked on the map.
This bit of rock certainly...
Well, I'd say it.
Wow.
Wow,
Before you lies a serene stretch of open water. Its
Damn.
surface shimmering a brilliant...
All right.
Well, guess this means it's...
Jump in. Like, didn't look as cool. Wait. Whatever.
What's the matter?
As you step into the
okay.
cave, you find yourself in a...
A puzzle, alright.
Wow, this must...
But this door is blocking our way in. Huh. It almost looks like it's been here for quite some time.
Huh. What have we got down here?
a pattern on a stone door.
Is something wrong, Clorane?
After a long, difficult journey, you finally arrive at the location indicated by your surroundings are exceedingly quiet and serene, as if the secret that slumbers here has never...
that description makes Paimon feel...
We're doing this for the sake of the people, to free them from the evil sword.
Linny's right. We need to keep going. The next part of the story requires us to solve the puzzle, right?
Yes. Something feels off about all this. Guess I'll just have to...
Alright. I have to wait for you guys. You guys are so slow. Okay, it's one. This is two.
I found something!
Found something here, too.
Where did you find that? Line. Oh, okay.
Same here.
Why is this song so cute? Alright, I'll put it together.
It worked.
Something just appeared. Some kind of new mechanism, maybe?
By solving the puzzles, you prove yourself at the end of each puzzle. You're rewarded
With?
a key.
Oh, hello.
Oh, it must be the key to the big door.
This is one of the Marashose Hunter keys that are passed down from generation to generation. It looks just like the one Master passed. It is said that 4 keys in total are required to form the final, complete key.
Huh? What's wrong?
You hear a few strange noises. Suddenly, all the torches...
What's going on? Did we...
For the sake of immersion, please close your eyes, everyone.
But Paimon can still see a little bit over here. Oh, right. Sorry.
Suddenly, you hear the sound of footsteps.
There's someone else here?
I've been discovered that.
Wait, that voice, it's...
You recognize the voice as belonging to the guard who led you to this place. It appears he now
Oh, so this is just part of the script. Well, if we can't see anything, that means we...
Judging by the way he's holding his sword,
Retreat! That's not the hunter way.
your choice is noted. Please keep your eyes closed.
You got it.
Well then,
Okay. Oh my god, I got to play as Chlorine. Yeah, what?
ready.
Enough. I'd like to try to hit him with my sword.
Oh my god, she's
Your
so
strike is
good.
successful.
Ultimate.
Is he still standing? Goodness, he sure has a lot of HP.
Is it over?
God, I
Can we
wish
open
I
our
had
eyes now?
Chlorine. God damn.
The enemy is strong and relentless.
What about now?
Final strike. Ha!
That we murdered him. Oh,
Oh, well,
Warm fire flickers across the walls once more. Your vision is now clear. In an impressive display of courage, that look in his eyes. It's like he became an entirely different person.
huh? Oh, wait. Where's... Speak your name, guard.
this is
Why did you lead us
very
here?
weird.
Is this treasure really more important?
What kingdom? What peace? I, Florian, am a true Marashose hunter, descended from hunters of ages.
So he's also using his real name. Or, wait,
Then I'm even more confused. If you truly are a Marashose hunter, shouldn't you want...
What do you know? In this day and age,
What's that supposed to mean?
my skills were passed down to me by my father. We lived a life of obscurity in the remote wilderness. Still, he devoted... And what did he get in return? A life of poverty and pain. In a world that forgot all about him. When the
Then why are you
Marashose hunters
attacking
were
us?
the ones
What?
who saved this city. We're heroes. We just...
is he talking about how no one in the capital seems to remember the hunters and their legacy?
So that's why you want to take the treasure for yourself?
If you already knew where the treasure was located, why didn't you just come down here and take it?
Because I still needed the final key.
Only a true Marashose hunter is capable as someone who sought to hurt others for his own gain.
Okay, but what is this treasure?
You're sure you want...
We've been talking about it for so long. Of course we
And we've already defeated Florian, right?
Watch yourself.
Then let's open the door together.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Before you, you hear the shrill wail of the door hinge as it rotates for the first time after years of disuse. Almost like a sleeping giant letting out an extended yawn.
It's open! Come on, let's go in! Paimon wants to see inside!
Ooh, me too!
Ugh, uncovering hidden treasure is the most exciting part of adventuring.
A stone tablet? And some shabby weapons?
You call this a treasure vault? Looks...
Maybe the troop ran out of budget at the end?
They provided a super immersive experience at the beginning.
Wait, I get it now.
Huh?
This is it? The Marashose Hunter treasure is just a stone slab and some broken swords?
What?
Whoa, are you okay?
The Marashose hunter before you appears to suffer a serious mental breakdown. One of you seems to understand the significance of the treasure already. If the rest of you wish to follow suit...
Okay. Oh my.
Into the shadows.
Ooh. Ooh. I'm sorry, that is insane. That is crazy. A bit too fast, eh? I mean, as fast as I can go.
Loaded.
Alright. Let's talk to Line.
Walter.
Walter White. Okay.
What is the treasure?
Kingdom Hearts.
The old and broken.
And finally. I can't talk to the traveler. Alright.
Into the shadows. So, how are you doing? Feeling any better?
What just...
Do you remember how you got here? Or what happened to your body just now?
I remember now. I brought you here because I wanted to... The explosives in the cave!
You mean these?
Huh? How did you...
I could tell something was off the moment I stepped into this cave, so I kept an eye out. I've already dismantled the whole thing.
Okay, well that was dangerous.
So the strongest champion duelist in all of Fontaine saved the day once again. Guess I should...
I deserve some answers, don't you think? Everything you said earlier sounded like the truth. Look...
I don't know. I just always felt like there was something in my heart that didn't belong to me. Something agitated and angry.
I don't get it.
Feelings about my father and the other Marashose hunters are real. It just wasn't fair. I was angry, bitter that no one remembered them or praised their accomplishments. I don't know when it started, but at some point, my anger came to completely consume me. At that point, I remembered the legend my father used to tell me. The one about the treasure.
But if the treasure was all you cared about, why plant all those explosives? Wouldn't they just destroy the treasure and bury you along with...
I can't remember.
From your description, I suspect you were dealing with a
Devorator?
Oh, your master... your father, I mean. Never talked about...
No, I've heard of it. I'm just not sure why you suddenly... Wait, it can't be. The seal!
The seal?
My family has served as Marashose hunters for many generations. But the title and swordsmanship weren't the only things passed down over our line. There was a seal. My father instructed me to always watch over that seal and maintain it regularly. He said it had been passed down over a troop, but I neglected that duty after he died. I finally decided to come down and check on it one day, and that's where my memories become fuzzy.
The Devorator would be a formidable adversary for any mortal being, even ones as capable as the Hunters. If you lacked the power to completely destroy it,
I
you could
am
easily fall
missing
prey
out
to its
so
influence
many
and
context
corruption.
clues here, or like
In light of this, some Marashose
I don't know, maybe I
hunters
should
chose to
have read
seal
the
the Devorator
story
away,
of Chlorine
in
or
the
something.
hopes that a permanent solution would come with the passage of time.
I heard it has the power to amplify the obsessions and desires in people's hearts, to the point where they overtake you entirely. It would seem I'm not just lacking in skill with a blade, but in mental fortitude as well.
And yet, you were able to retrieve 3 of the 4 keys. If I remember correctly, each was entrusted.
One of them belonged to my father. The second I stole from a different hunter. And the third... I know just how strong you are. It's as clear as day to everyone in Fontaine. I observed you from dusk to dawn, but could never find any The only way I could think to obtain that last key was to lure you here using your hobby, and then...
I won't comment on anything.
Well, I did pour my heart and soul into the stories my father used to tell me about the glory of the heroic Marashose hunters and how they came to be forgotten.
It's more than just a story.
Huh?
You're proud to be a hunter.
I have done so...
Then explain the purpose of the evil sorcerer in... Isn't he the true antagonist? The one who sought nothing but his own gain, and...
But I've already tainted my sword.
Wake up, Florian. Remember how you... Do you really think the hunters acted out of a desire for honor and glory? Or to be loved and acknowledged? You do not wield your sword for yourself, but to protect... Do you still not...
You're right.
I wouldn't be so quick.
I know.
Good. Then, come with me. And help me see the script through to the...
Huh? See the script?
Never.
No, I mean...
Then we'll just have to keep writing it.
You mean the...
Is that really so hard? You've already written most of it.
You aren't afraid you're...
I know what my friends are capable of.
Then, are you going to tell them?
I don't intend to spoil...
Okay.
Ready.
They're back!
That took a while.
Ahem! My fellow Marashose hunters, please...
Tone it down.
Sorry. After crossing swords with you and witnessing your courage in battle, I've rediscovered my true self and...
Oh, do I smell a redemption arc?
I confess, I was brainwashed by the evil sorcerer.
That little... Wait, you're saying all of that...
That's right. He's adept at manipulating the hearts and minds of the people.
Huh. And how are you going to prove that you're a changed man?
To be perfectly honest, I only came to my senses after seeing the treasure was...
The names of all the Marashose hunters from ages...
Wait, you already know?
Of course. Don't underestimate it.
We just finished reading through the content of the stone tablet.
That tablet recorded the lives of some fascinating people. She inherited the responsibilities of the Golden Hunter and passed judgment on many people. But in private, she had a very easygoing personality.
So, she was just like...
Oh, you really think so?
Well, when you put it that way, working as an executioner, he supposedly used a countless number of tricks.
Their lives were all so exciting. You could write so many cool books about their accomplishments. How could they...
Because they chose to be. To hunt monsters that only appear in the shadows, you must also operate.
Then this stone tablet must have been
That's right. Few Marashose hunters ever revealed the only time they
So, this tablet was.
No wonder this place was so well hidden.
You regard the stone tablet in solemn silence. The names of your comrades etched onto its surface serve as the tablet proves that, although a hunter walks a shrouded, their legacies shall continue.
Father, you once told me that I should seek out the treasure if I ever...
I had to do an inside check on him.
His eyes are sincere, and his words ring true.
I implore you, everyone. Please give me a chance to make up for all I've done. Allow me to fight alongside you and defeat the evil sorcerer that threatens the peace and prosperity of everyone in this kingdom.
well.
Sounds good to me too. Everyone makes.
I have no objections, but Mr.
When he took over my mind,
Huh? He's...
What if the GM?
At first glance, the weapons appear absolutely ordinary. But as you observe them, you notice a faint energy emanating from within. These blades have slain countless monsters. Though it's been a long time since they were used
That's a
in
dull
battle,
sword over there.
their edges remain sharp, as if they're
So basically, take these with us, right?
I'll take this weapon, since it used to belong to us.
No,
Maybe
don't
it'll
take
find
that
comfort being
weapon.
held by
Use
someone
your
who
5-star
appreciates the
weapon.
arts.
Regret it.
Good idea. I'll take Mr. Walter's bow then. From one archer magician to another.
Paimon's gonna pick a cool weapon.
Paimon, you cannot carry a weapon.
As you grip your weapons, you can almost feel the will of past hunters coursing through your...
Mr. Florian, do you know where to find the evil sorcerer?
I was able to see his surroundings when our minds were connected. I believe he's currently hiding out at the church in the kingdom. We must be extremely careful.
Then why don't we explore some more and try to find some...
No, we have to strike now.
I agree with Mr. Florian. We've got to act while we...
Yeah, now that we've got a plan, there's no point in waiting.
Yes, that's what's called...
Taking the
Yes,
initiative.
that's exactly...
Alright, you've persuaded
Mr. Florian, please, lead the...
Of course.
He had to set up so many scenes today, and now he has to join in for this last part. I really don't envy his job.
Finally, you decide to... As you walk away, you feel the gate...
Go. Will this remain here? I highly doubt so. Oh, it is very far. Okay. I never did that one, huh? How come? Okay.
Finally, you arrive at the church Florian. As you approach, an ominous aura surrounds you.
How strange. This uneasy feeling seems so real.
Now, it is time for the final battle.
Let's go!
Florian, wait.
What's wrong?
I think you should wait outside. I don't think it's a good idea.
That's exactly why I have to go. Yes.
That's too risky. If things get out of hand, I might.
I understand. But if I do this, you'll have a clear end. The Devorator will have a hard time passing up a
Yo,
chance to enter
damn,
a
you're
body
really
it knows
willing
how
to just
control.
die. Okay.
You're not like me, Miss Clorand. You're a just and powerful Marashose hunter. The monster. This is. Consider it a
Then, as a champion duelist, I hereby accept your request for a duel. The battle is now upon us. Let the Devorator once again tremble under the
We actually kill him? That's crazy. Alright, let's see who's behind the door. He immediately folded. I guess we do have to kill him.
So lifelike.
Go! Woo! Line! Explode!
Why is nothing working?
This foe is not invincible. You hold the treasure. The power to defeat it in your own two hands.
The treasure? You mean... The names! It's the Marashose Hunters' names!
How are we supposed to...
You forget, Paimon? There's still one skill we saved until the very end.
The
Hunters
summer.
fight not for fame,
I
but
guess.
to aid the people whenever they are summoned.
Oh, I see.
Walter the Marashose Hunter, master of 1,000 tricks, executioner of the Phantom Hunters, I call for aid!
Est, the Marashose Hunter.
I love that she has
inheritor of Cassiodor's will.
those
Judge of the
animals
Shadow
protect her.
Hunters. Answer my call!
Oh, damn.
Petronia, protector of justice and order. The hunter I respect the most. Thank you for saving my friend, the best one I'll ever know. Please, lend us your strength.
Is she gonna appear? Oh, she is gonna be.
We have come to answer your summons. And so, the monsters were eradicated, and the sorcerer was. Peace soon returned to the
Did
capital.
he actually die? Did we actually
Those
kill
in the
him?
court, manipulated by the source. Some remembered the names of the heroes who saved their kingdom, but others simply continued their lives none the wiser. Such is the story of the Marash. They will always protect. Yes, you.
It's a pretty solid story overall. I thought that final battle is.
Oh, right. Yeah, totally.
Ah, that's a really good point. I never expected the weapons we picked up from that vault would have that kind of effect.
Yeah, mine nearly scared the daylights out of me when it started glowing. Oh, we should probably give these props back, right?
Did you have a good time?
Of course.
There's no way
Now if another script like this comes
they did it.
around,
Sure.
I
no
assume
problem.
Lini and
then I'll head back for now.
Navia figured that shit
I
out.
think I need some time to fully digest everything that just happened. Once Mr. Florian is awake, please pass on my regards to him.
You're right. He's had a lot.
Well,
He's
see you all
fucking
some other
dead.
time.
He is dead. Wait, he's dead. He's just knocked out
Okay,
on the floor.
so, can I ask now?
I think it should be fine. Yeah.
What in the world?
Eh,
So you saw through all of that?
is he actually dead?
That time in the cave when you told us to close our eyes.
I was dying of curiosity the entire time. I mean, you did a pretty...
Guess none of us wanted to be the one to break.
What are you all talking about?
Oh, wait. Don't tell me Paimon never... Oh,
Bit.
You're saying everything that...
It's probably more accurate to say this was never...
What?
So
Oh, he's alive.
Loud.
Okay. It would have been so funny to just walk away as if he,
Hey, you! Get up right now!
as
and
if
explain
him
yourself!
dying didn't matter at all.
no shaking, please.
Did Paimon just hear that right? You guys made up that whole last... It's not nice to lie to people, but Paimon's got...
Yeah. It was like watching a magician imp.
If Paimon knew something was wrong with that vault, she would have floated straight in the opposite direction.
Everything was under control.
as if you've ever described a situation as being out of control.
Guess I'm just used to it.
You must run into a lot of unexpected situations then. That explains why...
As for you,
I know there's no excuse for what I did.
I would say you've already suffered. You may have been blinded by... You'll be far more used to this.
But
Of course, you'll still need to take the keys and pay a personal visit to the two...
yeah,
As far as I'm...
thank you so much. Until we meet.
Speaking of Marashose hunters, what should we do about...
Leave it be.
Are you sure? We could show it to...
No. I am no except...
That's certainly very different.
Wait! Paimon just remembered something. If there were no special effects involved...
That's because the Marashose hunters of ages past would often imbue their weapons with special enchantments to suppress the monsters.
Oh, so that's why they had an effect on that guy near the end. I really thought...
Well, I'm sure the summons were...
Oh?
This particular Devorator probably hailed from the same era as the names you recited all belonged to the bravest hunters. Countless monsters fell to their blades.
So the names held the power...
Navia, everything you said during...
Huh? Oh, I meant what I said. I mean, it was true to my character, so yeah. I'm glad you heard it. Just don't make me repeat myself. It's embarrassing.
I really appreciated those words.
All right. Don't get all sentimental on me. Anyway, let's not talk about that anymore. I'm going to go on ahead. Don't fall too far behind now.
She ran off!
I should probably head back as well. This story was truly incredible. I might...
Traveler, should your name and deeds be forgotten, what do you think the significance of your journey will be?
I suppose the significance would be the journey itself and the world we helped create. There's still value in the time I shared with everyone here, in the things we were able to accomplish, even if no one remembers them.
A great answer. I'll remember it. Me? The Marashose hunter says nothing in response to that question. Perhaps her answer lies in her silence. An unspoken vow left to echo through the night. The path she walks needs no explanation.
Hey, that was a nice story. Act 1, is that an Act 2? Oh, maybe I did read that properly. Oh! Ooh! Oh, album. Okay, I thought it was a weapon. Okay, alright. That's actually quite nice. I'm never getting lonely. Yeah. One sword is about 1 hour, it seems. I don't want to waste one of these. Maybe I should do like one of these. Wait, no.
Animal hypostasis
By royal decree.
Think you can bully me?
Let the mighty be humbled.
Oh man, leave me alone. I see how wild this works against you.
Absorption test.
Oz revealed.
Sketch.
How inconsiderate of me. Did I scare you? I can still...
Be not perturbed.
Stand clear.
By royal decree.
Think you can bully me? Whoa, Mark II. Absorption test.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Sketch.
Silence! The tides beckon.
Got one guy over there. Where are you from? Ruined Serpent. I guess we can do that. Yeah. I have to get here though. Oh man, that's it's okay. Never mind. I'll just save an extra. Yeah, it seems like no matter what, my bitrate isn't strong enough to transfer Genshin over. So I probably need to go and play downstairs.
Oz revealed by
The lag input is crazy. Why do you have so much health?
Stand clear.
My God, this is a nightmare. Rotation is a nightmare.
Settle down.
What is wrong with God? Lag in this game is unbelievably bad.
Animal test 6308.
the
Someone.
insubordination.
Think you can bully me?
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humbled.
My god, that was horrible. EM. Oh wow, that's actually not bad. It is interesting how they always manage to give you like the worst of all sets. It is insane, bro. Not even asking for much.
Oh, it's revealed! Shake it, ass!
Settle down.
Enhanced animal module 75!
What?
Stand clear! By royal decree! Sketch!
Bow your head.
Oh my game broke. My game just straight up broke. What the hell? Did you see that? I think that was crazy.
Settle down.
My game broke. That's crazy. Man, give me some Marashuse Hunter set, bro. Jeez.
Animal test 63 of Oz revealed! Shake it, ass! Stir!
The tides beckon.
Swirl, Mark 2! Stand clear!
What the?
By royal sketch!
Okay.
Animal test 6308! Shadow Raven! Let night fall! Shake it, ass! Stir!
Bow your head.
Attack piece. Last one, and then I'll be left with I'll be left with 50. I think I'll say 40 for Hazel Offspring. What a crazy.
Absorption test! Think you can bully me?
Be sanctified.
What? What happened to my? What happened? Bro, what is wrong with this game? What the fuck?
Enhanced animal module 75! Stand clear! Oz revealed by...
Let the mighty be humbled.
HP. This is a Marashuse Hunter. Yeah? Oh, okay. Right. It's kind of useless. 1, 2, 3. Well, how do we not have enough sets, bro? My God. Load of ass is what I'll say. Jeez. Whatever. I'll leave it preset for now. This is HP. This is HP. Okay, one of these has to be sacrificed. Okay, fine. That one has crit rate 3.1, HP 5.8. I think this one can go. Oh! Onset crit damage? That's crazy. Okay. Well, yeah, I'll work on it later, I guess. Okay. Then that's about it. I think I can end the stream now.